Hello and welcome to episode 44 of our Midlands map. We are at Sunday's Guest Station. It was a close one this week. I have to give an honourable mention to Twover Games, who handed over the keys as he was beaten only just, we're talking seconds, by this week's station master. And that is Aaron King. Congratulations. You just got in there. That must have been close. I didn't see it happen as it happened. On the app where I look at the guess the station guesses, they were both within seconds. So good job, Aaron. Okay, so the station, if you haven't guessed yet, is Nuneaton. It's a bit quiet and there's our smiley face. What are we doing today? I want to extend the Midlands, West Midlands Metro. We'll take it as far towards Wolverhampton as we can. There's going to be a tram depot, so that's kind of cool. There's not much happening in Nuneaton, is there? It's a bit quiet at the moment. We are missing quite a few services, but that will change eventually. Let's zoom out, shall we? There it is. Nuneaton. Once we get some more services here, I do need to tidy up some things, but once we get some new services, we can make that busier by a long way. I have been doing a little detailing, tidying up as well. For those that are following me on Twitter, where is it? I posted a screenshot earlier in the week of there we go. I finally did the bridge. It's not bad, is it? It's alright, actually. I only took the screenshot and kind of left it there and went and did some other work. But, yeah, you know. It's a bit quiet around here, but I like it. It's kind of a viaduct. It's kind of a big bridge. I kind of like that. In fact, do we have a train heading this way? We do. Which one's heading this way first? It'll probably be this one. Let's see. Lots of people. How many people we got on here? 19? Yeah, we're on. Why don't we have a cheeky little cab ride? Alright, heading for Leamington Spa. Previous guest station. Oh, I have to correct myself. I kept saying that Horton and Ribblesdale was made by JK. Although JK makes loads of wonderful mods, he did not make that one. It was actually made... I'm going to butcher his name. I have no idea how to pronounce this. Distal. I'm just going to say that's how you pronounce that. And Yoshi. That one I do know how to pronounce. Here we go. We're going over our bridge. I like the way it's overgrown. I did that on purpose. That looks better, doesn't it? Oh, you can see everything in the brickwork next to the track. I love it. There we go. And we get off the line ready for our cross-country service to also go across the bridge. In fact, you know, we could quickly jump off this one and jump on the cross-country service and go the other way. While we're talking of modders, I have to thank... I don't do this enough. I have to thank everybody who contributes by making mods for the community. You guys are awesome. Without all of your hard work and spending your free time for us, this wouldn't be a thing, would it? My map would look terrible. But yeah, so thank you guys. If you ever see a modder, give him a bit of thanks. It's hard work and they add to the community. There we go. I like that. I like that little bridge, or big bridge. It's a nice little centerpiece there. You can kind of tell where you are, can't you? There's Leamington Spa. We've got a long way to go over this way as well. Look, Daventry over there. There's Rugby. We are going to get to. I promise you. Oh, my stomach is growling. I should have had something to eat. Never mind. It's happening now. We started. We have new things. Not using that. Might use these for our Virgin service or our cross-country services. They're very nice, aren't they? I do like those. What do we have in this bottom corner? We have Milton Keynes, Bletchley, some major ones there. We've got Wolverton. Up there, you see, we've got Northampton. That's going to be some decent trainage going on. Amp Hill, look, a few from the previous series. And Kempston and Bedford just snuck in at the corner there. Just about, just so we could have the Midland Main Line running up this way. Rushton. There it goes up to Kettering. We even got Thrapston, Oundle and Raunds over here. I played football there. Dear oh dear. Anywho. Yeah, not going over that way. Oh, I could show you what's far up north. Here we go. You got Derby here. And some nice little scenery work we can do up that way. And then over in this top corner we'll have... Where are you? Stoke-on-Trent. There you go. We don't quite make it out to Crewe, unfortunately, which is a huge train city, but we do have Kidderminster down here. And Worcester. So, I mean, we've got our hands full. You could say we've got Birmingham. That's a huge train city too. And surround. I'm going to let it play for a bit. Because why not? While we take a look at the stuff I'm starting to tidy up. Connect streets, except that one. I thought I did connect that one. I don't know, that might have been when I crashed. So, who knows. This has been kind of left. We are going to head this way eventually. All the way through to Longbridge and down that way. Where are we? It's so big, isn't it? This is really filling out now. Birmingham. Really starting to grow. You may notice down here, I've tidied up this. Just a touch. Started those. Put this here. You can see the little bushes stopping them from building, which will be awkward. These have all got fencing now, so they won't build there, because they did start. Don't mind you building there. I've put a fence as far as they can build. And then stop them going there. And now we have this little area. I'm impressed with this. I like it. It's we've actually got a depot in here to start serving some of the areas in West Brom and Smethwick. I know they're kind of all in the wrong place because that's Smethwick Junction. But we're going to make do with it. We have caught up. Once you start getting up to Tipton, everything is back pretty much how it should be. And obviously at Wolves, we're banging in the middle of Wolves. Wolverhampton. Keep calling it Wolves. Right, what else have we been doing? Slowly putting bus stops in, if we head this way. I've a handmade bridge. I'm glad. I was almost going to do this bridge live. Not live, but today. In today's episode. Took me about an hour, so that would have been the episode. So instead, we just have it in there. I like it. It's alright, isn't it? I've put some fences around. And then we've got the Hawthorns. I've redone it a little bit. We've got a little car park in there now. Or a big car park, I should say. It's kind of how it goes. We've got the bus stops in ready. And it goes off that way. Look at them already driving down here. So I'm liking this area quite a bit more. We got the M5 has been extended. And I extended this a little bit so I could go over with the M5. This is the A41 coming down here. It needs to extend further this way and head over the top of this. So probably some work needs to be done here, as this will have to be higher. This is the A41 as well. We're going to need it because it kind of intertwines with our tram network. And let's make this an official episode straight away because I don't like these little holes. There you go. Official episode. We're in there. Straight away. I'm slowly making headway. Putting all these roads in and then starting to put the bus stops in makes adding services a bit later on a little easier for us, and then we don't have to work out too much what's going on. So there'll be the whatever buses stop here at the Hawthorns. Don't know what that road is. This is the A41. I can't remember what this is. I think it's just a B road. I kind of improvised a little bit. I don't know what we're going to do with this bit. Now, there should be some tram stops here for West Brom, which is over there. Or it kind of would be here, I guess, to scale. But we've got no real... Well, I mean, we could get in there, sort of. We'd have to plough through right there. And maybe get a stop here. It's sort of possible. I'm not sure on that. I would rather just extend the line itself, because we need to go to Wednesbury. Now, if we go to Wednesbury, we then head off to Bilston with our tram. Ooh, that's right. I need to correct myself again. It's the episode of correcting oneself. We need to do a bit of this, and we're going to remind ourselves that this is electrified. So thanks for pointing that out. It would have took me a while before I noticed that it was in fact electrified. So we'll just do it there for now. We'll just say that electrifications are underway. I've not done any detailing yet because I don't know. Nice. We won't worry about that too much just yet. When it comes to finalizing what I'm doing here, we'll go ahead and stop the AI from doing that. For now, you can grow around there. That would be a Virgin surface floating. It's lovely. There is also another crossover somewhere. I'm not entirely sure how this goes. It kind of goes from platform 1 to platform 2. So thank you for pointing that out. Hopefully we can get it in. I'm a little concerned though. Platform 5. Let's do this while I remember. This is Wolverhampton P5. And then this is P6. There we go. And this would be P1 to 4. P1, P4. There we go. Now we know when we're setting stations whether we got it right or not. Yeah. Not on my maps. Our rail planner. But it doesn't quite go like this. There is another crossover, which would actually explain quite a bit. I don't know how we're going to get it in, though. Get rid of that. Get rid of these. This would be easier. I should pause this, otherwise the trains are going to panic. No, don't delete that. Delete this. And there we go. Right, let's redo this. Does need electrification. Now, how do we do this? That's the question. That is indeed the question. Give this a bit of... I kind of want this to be on solid ground. Perhaps that is the best way to do it. Does that make more sense? Do you know, that is close enough. It's a little tidier than that. This bit is kind of wrong. But that is close enough. This bit doesn't go like that at all. Which is also interesting. But given how this does all of that, it would make a little bit of sense to me. So there we go. We've got it like that. It does come in here. That is correct. And that bit is like that. Now we are spot on. And I'm still thinking having this with no tunneling whatsoever would be better. So I'd like to bring it up because I'd like to put like gravel and stuff down here. Because that is closer to how... we've got bigger gaps than we should have, but I'm down with it. I like the way it's going so far. There we go, that's better. As long as we got this bit going on for the tunnels and bridges and stuff, I like this being like that because I'd like to paint gravel over the top. Okay, so that's been corrected. This is looking acceptable. We're going to need to put some signals back. Otherwise, trains will not be happy. Well, they will actually be happy. At least you can see where they're supposed to go. Look at that, they're stood on the brick. I like that. And we'll need another one there. There we go. Fixed it. Excellent. let's make sure they're doing the correct things. Now, what we could do is send that. Now we have this bit. We could send this service, our London to Edinburgh service, over to platform 2. Is it going to be platform 2? I don't know which platforms they actually are. Probably not the right way round. Oh, they might be the right way round. Yeah, if we send it into platform 2 and we bring up the lines again, look, they avoid themselves, avoid each other. Avoid each other until they get about there. I like that. We're going to need a clearing signal, however, just briefly. There, we can do that one way though. They're not very long trains, but as soon as they get past there, as long as that's not too long, it'll free this service. We don't want anything occupying this block because we don't have the dispatching rules that required to deal with like trains waiting in certain areas. Now, normally, our Virgin service will just continue through here and go off that way. So this won't be an issue. When it's coming back, it will be going on that track and then around. A little drink of tea. Now, we need to be heading a little... Well, probably here looks like a really nice place to have the terminus for our... I think it's going to come like through there, isn't it? We might have to send it north, Bilston, and then up there. As long as we can get tram tracks underneath here. Let's see. We've also got like a depot. Yeah, see, we can fit under there. Can we fit under there? Not quite under there. It is a little bit close. Let's just see where... There. That kind of work. Oh, not like that. That's not good. Whatever we do, if it will be kind of here-ish. Whatever we do, we've got... and I'm hoping we can make this work, but we've got a junction here where we go over the top. Oh, of course we don't. That's awkward. See, we gotta figure out where that's going. I really didn't want it to do that though. That's unfortunate. Oh, we're gonna have to pause it while making a mess. Can we have that a bridge? Oh, I know what we can do. We can dig a hole. There we go. There we go. We'll put no catenary for now until I update the whole thing. There. Can we then bring... Ooh! No! Why did I do it twice? Oh dear. Silly man. What did I do it twice for? I didn't want to do it the first time. So we might be able... Okay. I'll have to figure that out. If we aim for about there, though, I think we're good. So we're all the way back down here. We've got to wiggle our way up to Wednesbury. What I feel we do is add... We'll need catenary for this. We'll add the track. And it is kind of down like there. And we'll wiggle up to Wednesbury. Kind of does a little wiggle here. I mean, we don't need to go fast here at all. We'll start turning there. We'll head up that way. And then when we get to Wednesbury, we've got to do a kind of a sharp turn. Obviously, they're trams, so it really doesn't matter about the speed. Like that. And then we'll come through here and split Wednesbury down the middle. And then we kind of head that way. And what's going to be here is a tram depot somewhere. And head that up to Bilston. Now, the reason I started putting the A41 in is because this is the road we join. And around about up here somewhere. We join this and become a normal road tram. However, I've got an idea for that we may or may not fit in today. I don't want to smooth that too much. This, however, I do. We're going to need some more stations in here. Maybe it will encourage them to build. I don't know which ones they'll be. We're obviously going to cut it down a little bit. If we put one there, let's get the stats for the station, shall we? Do one of these. Let's have a look. And then we can build it to match these stats. So let's go down Upper Handsworth. That's not what that's called. I just wanted to really know what length it was. There we go. Brilliant. The roof length will be 25%. And then we'll set all the other stuff. And just a tiny little entrance. None. 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 Fences. Don't have blue. That's sad. We'll have white then. There we go. There are our stations. I don't think we need to do anything else with it. So we're good. Oh, yes, we did. Ooh, do you know, you don't really want them high platforms, do you? You do want them low platforms. Okay. Not Upper Handsworth. I'm going to need to figure out what that is again. Let's get one in here. I would like another station in. Whether we use them or not, you see, it doesn't really matter. And we should use both sides, actually, for the centre one. Surface. There we go. This will probably be West Brom's. No, we can't have that. That's silly. We should have another one just here, if possible. So we'll put one in just there. Delete that back a bit. Like that. We'll go around that way. Obviously, we're going to have to connect these up. Otherwise, it'll be moaning at us all day. Every day. You know, we could extend those nice little paths, can't we? Not like that, though. Let's upgrade that to something like that instead. That's better. I don't know whether we should be heading up or down, you see. So we're going to leave that as is. This we just need to connect up for now. Just want them connected. Like that. I'm hoping they go and build near here. It's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? I'm hoping they do. We'll connect that up for now. This is going to be our depot. What I would like to do is bring that back up again. This is in the right place. But I would like to try something with these back to back. Because that would make more sense for what's going on down here. Whether it will work, I don't know. I mean, they won't touch. But, there we go. That's not bad. There is a track that bypasses to the side here. We'll send this one round. Because I would like this a big feature. If possible. It would be nice. We won't quite have it how it is. But it will be close enough. Because it's not a real tram. We don't quite have the angle. Well, we could knock these back a bit. If that is the circle. Have it a little wider here. Send it further out. Then we have our depot there. And we bring it in. Surely you can get out there. That ain't going to work either. Okay, this was a bad idea, wasn't it? How about then go that way. Then that way. There we go. Got it. Then we can come out there. To get this one in. That actually joins up to the track. That work? Like that. There's another stop just down there. And this bit can be our circle thing. Because it's going to be scenery. It's going to be scenery. Then there are some sidings just here. So if we get a straight bit there. We can have the sidings going up to there. Alright, that's better. That is a better representation of what's going on there. There is like a train wash and stuff here. The only problem we've got is the angle we can go at is not right at all, which is a little bit unfortunate, but not terrible. It is a massive depot, so why not, right? The only problem is we can't really come off here at all, which is what it does. We'd have to, well, it doesn't have to be perfect. We just need it to look like the rest of it. There's a mod, isn't there, to do these? I don't know whether it will work for us. I wonder if we could make that work for us. At the risk of everything going sideways. Where was it? Was it those? No. Those. These. That's it. Those things. We might be able to do something like that. Itinerary, yes. Turnout number. Okay. And we could put up... I don't think we need a wall on it. Because they need to be like 1, 10. Yeah, that's not enough. Turnout number 4. Oh, wait. That might do it. How many do we need? Like 4? Oh, there we go. If we put that in, go round. Will that do it? Sort of. Yeah, there you go. That kind of does it. I like that. Just a bit of scenery that I like a lot. Just saying. Although we won't be able to join back, we will be able to do that. And I'll take it. And we can have some buildings and stuff in the middle here. Do you know, I'll take that. So then this extends all the way down. We're going to have to go a bit further than we want. But that should be right. That should be right. Remember, this is just for our trams, not trains. I like this to go straight. Because I want this to come off like that. So roughly where the track's going to be. For our depot. We make a hole in the ground. Well, that's it right now. I have to get rid of that, otherwise it keeps snapping to it. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a bit bumpy because it's trams, not trains. Here's the thing I didn't think I'd be building. You know, that kind of work. I mean, I don't like the gap, but it's alright. That'll do. Maybe we can put something in the middle to cover it up. It might work for us. Okay, that's not going all the way there. Take it back to about there. Right then. This goes like that. Then you've got this one that comes out like so. Ooh, that was close. Come on. You can go up there. We could go that way. How about then we go with that cool little mod again. Where are you? Yeah, that one. Oh, it's a shame it doesn't snap to the track. Why don't you snap to that? Okay, anyway, we need 3. And closed like that. So if we bring it so that that one is the main one. Oop. Connect. Oh no, that's not it. Come on. There is a way to do this, surely. I was hoping it would snap to the track. That's not right at all. Maybe. Maybe we can make it work. You know, I'll take it. There is a weird thing going on here. Oh, do you know, after all that, it's not even like that. Oh, you can just delete those? It just builds them? Well, that's kind of cool. I would like this to be like that. Just go into there if possible. That one go in the middle. And then this one I want on the outside. And then there's one here that goes like that instead. There, it's important. It's important to me. It's still not going to be 100% accurate, but it's important. And we're going to overdo it a little bit. Mainly because we can't get the angle here. That radius needs to be much smaller. But we're going to kind of get the essence of it. I hope. Go into there. And there. Alright. And then you can go one off to that side. One off to that side. I will take that. I will take that. That works for me. That works for me. And then we'll detail this bit up. And we'll put some like fences around and stuff. And we'll... It's all going to be concrete. So we'll smooth it out. This is where it crashes and I have a very big upset. So let's not do that. Let's not crash. I'm telling the game. Hopefully it listens. A bit close that. We might have to move the roads later on. Once Wednesbury's built up a bit. Right, get that in. Do you know, it didn't turn out too bad. I'm kind of happy with that. We're going to put in another station. That's a little bit too close. We'll send this out a little bit more. Not like that. We'll put in another station just here. It can't have an outside, another connection, passenger connection, but it can hopefully do this, because this is what it does. For those that have driven the Metro, you probably know what's... Oh, do you know what I haven't been doing? You know what I've not been doing? Yeah, for those that have been on the Metro, you might recognise that station. Possibly this one too. I mean, it's alright. It's close enough. Even if they should have catenary. I don't know, we might be able to do it with the old spanner tool. There we go. That's a bit easier. Brilliant. Okay, lots of wires everywhere. That's about how they do. All right, it's time for a bit of concrete. That's what it's time for, and then we can get this done. I think this will look the part by the time we're finished. But yeah, paint that. There we go. Starting to work. There's some trees and bushes around here. So this works. It works. Put those in. Oh, look at that lovely little gap for bushes. I love that. And we'll send them around the side too. Eventually, we're going to put a fence there. Probably going to need to move that road though. That is one major tram depot. That's like almost the same size as... In fact, that's probably the biggest depot we've done, and it's for trams. Never mind. It'll be fine. Trams are... The Metro's important. That's fine. I don't mind that. Isn't it, guys? It's important. Get rid of these trees. I don't know what we'll put here. We can't even park trams up. I don't think we have any trams as assets, unfortunately. And I don't really want them just driven up there. Although we might have to, if it comes to it. But probably when we get the better trams. The newer ones. Not really better, are they? Just newer. Right, there is a crossover. Not quite that close, but we're going to have one just here. And so we have one just there. There's one there. And then this goes round. I hope we're heading to Bilston, alright. This basically joins back in that side. We have a little crossover just there. And that should do us for the depot. We'll scenery it up more. But for now, it's a good bit of scenery, like in itself, without putting anything else to it. Eventually, we'll put some cool stuff in there. I do like that. I do like that. This is... well, Wednesbury Great Western Street. We'll call that A. Wednesbury Great Western Street B. I've called, did I mention Black Lake there and Lodge Road there? I still forgot to look up this one. It's not Hans. Oh, that one is Handsworth Booth Street. Okay, has it changed the name? Soho Benson Road. And that is... No, that's right. Oh, that's weird. That is weird. I could have sworn that said something different when we clicked on it. Upper Handsworth. Yeah, when you click the upgrade, it doesn't show this. That's... Is that a bug? That's the original name there. That's why I got a little confused. Never mind. It makes no real difference because these are all what they should be. That's not an annex. That should be... It's probably a little close now, but that should be Wednesbury Parkway. We're kind of going to have to miss like 1,000 stops and have the whatever Bilston stops there are, or just a stop. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Super official today. The thing is, though, we are almost there. I don't know what's going on there. There is a tunnel. And this is kind of raised up. There's kind of a tunnel. But... it's sort of tempting, isn't it? Considering how high that goes. But we'd have to raise it quite a bit and it wouldn't make a lot of sense for us. We just have to... I think we live with our choices right now. And that is, we're not doing a 1-1 scale and we can't fit the tunnel in. I mean, these are all too close together, but it's alright. It kind of works for us. I feel like we just make things up a little bit. We need to be going... That's about right. We need another depot down here. Train depot that, like I said, is going to hopefully allow us to go... Well, we could do it like that. Given our scale, we could indeed do it like that. And will that allow us to make the... See, it really doesn't. Right. A little spoiler coming up then to what I have planned. We need to get our A41. And I want it to be... That's the question. I feel like Large Country Road is City Road. Will it go underneath? It won't. Really? There we go. Take that. But in order for this to work, maybe we can delete this bit. Send it over. Can you see what my idea was? I don't know whether this isn't a dual carriageway though, is it? This is a just a two-way street, I think. I kind of want it as nothing to be built on there though. So what we could do is use that instead. Bear with me. You might see what my plan is. The question is... Oh, get in there. Alright, so if we... In fact, will that now... Oh, it's all so close to working. We might have to improvise a little bit. Well, you know, but then how on earth are we going to get down from here? Pretty much ground level. I have no idea. I mean, this is not going to be in the right place at all, is... Oh, well... Perhaps we don't have to be 100% ground level, right? We could just go like that. And then straight. That might work for us, and we'll build the depot at that level. I think that might work for us. Ooh, I really wish you wouldn't do that, though. We might have to dig some holes. Oh, look, you can see where the feet are. Guess where the feet are. That's not the game we're playing. I want to... There we go. Come on. There we go. And then we'll flatten it again. Oh yeah, don't do what you did last time though. And dig massive chunks through the ground. Alright. I think we got it. I think we got the entrance. We got our tram track. We've got to meet up with that. We might be able to do this, guys. That's going to go that way. And then it will go that way. Where it starts peeling off. Yes. Yeah, but we don't want an actual crossing of anything. Kind of just want... I mean, it's sort of right. But I'd rather not have a crossing at all. And I'd rather that went straight as well. Okay, better. Does that mean that has to go as well? Just to smooth it out a little. There we go. Better. And instead of a crossing like that with gates, let's just go with... we want them without the... Good night. we want traffic lights, you see, without the gate. And then it's a little bit like a tram's crossing. But we don't have them. I thought they were ones without gate. Oh, I am a little sad. Is it these? Yes, those. There we go. I mean, I would have preferred traffic lights. There we go. They're close enough, aren't they? They're close enough. That's kind of cool. I mean, do we want them both sides or do we want them kind of like that? I mean, that kind of works for us. That sort of does it, doesn't it? There we go. Can I close this? Thank you. There we go. This looks a bit weird at the moment, but I promise you, what I have planned, and we'll do it together. Not this episode though. It's taken me far too long. I got a bit carried away and a little bit excited with my tram depot. That wasn't supposed to take that long. There is a stop right there though. And that can have either side and catenary. Let's remember that this time. Unfortunately, there's going to be no cab ride today because I didn't finish. That's okay. We will get it done. We can just join into there. Knock that back off for now. There we go. There we go. That will do us. I think you can see what I'm working at here. I hope. Anyway. There we go. See, there's going to be a point where we go in between two roads rather than on the road. This is supposed to represent this being on the road, and I'm going to achieve that maybe by making it look a little bit like it's a road. And I'm gonna, well, I'll show you what we'll be doing, and then you can be like, that's a terrible idea. And I'll be like, you're right. But anyway, we're going to use these, and we're going to make them quite chunky. Use the variant. Use concrete, I believe. Is it concrete though? Is that what you really want? Yes, it is. Which concrete though? Not brick. Brick makes no sense. Maybe the off-white concrete? I don't think we have anything better. That's not really concrete though, is it? That's bricks or something. Oh, there's that one. That one might do us. That is concrete. Yeah, that one. That one might do us. Okay, so what? Here's my thinking. You're either going to love it, or you're going to... Not that. You're either going to love it, or you're going to hate it. Can you see? Do you remember me doing this way back when? But if we go over the top of the road, which we might be able to do, we're going to need to make it a bit wider. Probably not that wide. Okay, now we can adjust the center of it. Just a little bit. Okay, a bit more. Almost there. We kind of want to make it look like it's part of that road. Like that. And that's what I was going to do for the tram on either side. Might have to mess around with it. But what do you think about my idea? And that will be our trams. And that's roughly what I'm going to do when I take it to into town as well. Obviously make sure this is all smooth. Otherwise it won't work. There's like a giant roundabout here somewhere that we're going to have to do some maybe fancy stuff. I was hoping to get there today, but we've got no chance. I'm going to have to admit defeat on that one. But we've got to start, and I did get to show you my idea. I hope you like it. It's alright, isn't it? It's alright. It looks better than I thought it would. So I'm a little bit excited for what we can do when we get in past the roundabout. Yeah, I like this a lot. And we should be able to just do... We'll finish this bit off. I missed it again. I'm getting good at that. I do like this, though. Wish we could change what side the catenary was on, but I do like this. This might be a bit tricky. No, because it can just end there, can't it? It's only tricky if you make it tricky. Tricky. There we go. Just do it like that. We can always... this one doesn't flash for some reason. Even when you overlap it. That's nice. I mean, do you really need it to continue? I mean, you could. You could have it kind of just continue off like that. Up to the station. That kind of looks like a road thing going on. Maybe. Like that. But then we've got a bit of a problem if we go over the road. Because we're a bit high. Aren't we? Oh, really? We go under it? I didn't see that coming. Huh. Well. Oh, no, you see, oh, I don't know what's going on there. Sometimes you can see it. But we can't get the whole thing. What happens if we join it up as though it's there, then do the stuff? Come on, you can do it. It's a bit... Do you know, this would be easy. Is that the right one? Be easier if they were skinnier, wouldn't it? Not width, it would be like short. So you could actually draw more of a curve going on. I mean, it's not bad. It's not great either. Stop. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. It is fine. Now can we draw that road? Like that. Does it look okay? You know, it's not bad except for that. I don't like this one here. I say we keep one and not that one because it's doing some weird stuff over there. We can just maybe colour it in with concrete or go a bit lower. Who knows? I should know really, otherwise what's the point in doing it? I like that this... I don't like that it's changing, but I like that the light's going to be actually in the concrete that we just laid. That is awesome. How's that one? Not that one. The lights, isn't it? These. There we go. I like that. That worked. Look at it. I like that. It's in the concrete. See, we could mask the fact that that's all there. Hopefully. I'll figure out a way to do that for us. Unless you've got some ideas. I mean, that's my idea for doing the road. It's sort of, you know. We can't do what I wanted to do, or what we all want to do, which is, or a lot of us want to do, which is have, if we drew rail lines like that straight into the road, they'd become the track, like in Cities in Motion 2 and Cities in Motion, I believe, for that matter. But that will do us. I think from when you cross over it and when you're on a thingy ride, whatever you call it, cab ride, for both of them, this does go down a little bit, so that'll work for our depot there. We got the crossing in. It doesn't seem to have broken anything junction wise. We'll stick a signal in and we'll call that an episode. We'll need another one just there. Hopefully that doesn't ruin everything. We'll have a... Does that make it look okay? Does it break anything? Not really. I mean, it's a little bit unfortunate about that, but that's alright. Let's not have a broken tenery. We might as well do the business here. Otherwise we'll get in... Oh, see... There we go. Do that. That and that. Might as well connect her up now. There we go. That has been episode 44. I hope you liked it and you like this idea. It's not perfect, but it'll do. It'll do me. Can we swap which way around the catenary is? No. Of course you can't. But still, I like it. We could extend that a little bit. Just so we know what we're doing. I don't know where the A41's going after there. So we've got a hidden bit of tram track here. Eventually you'll see these going along there. And what we'll do is we'll have roads going down the side like that. I mean, we could just... We need to make sure they're the same depth as... Well, no, they don't need to be. We need to do... What we do need to do is make sure that they have enough room to build some houses there. Is alright, we can do that. Maybe from about... I don't know how much distance we need. Probably about there will do us. Yeah, go from there. We obviously can't go there. Oh my word, I had a panic. Leave it alone, Grand. End the episode. Something drastic's going to happen otherwise. That was nerve-wracking. I almost lost the lot. We have our depot. What are we going to do Sunday? We are going to finish up. We're going to connect this little bit of track, add 2 more stations in between, and then we're going to terminate somewhere over here for the Wolverhampton terminus. Eventually we might send it up to the station and also extend it all the way down Coventry. Where's Coventry? All the way to Coventry. It's eventually going to go there, according to the reports I've read. Well, there we go. We have we're gonna have some more depots and stuff. We've got quite a big depot here to put in, and I'm kind of happy with that because this is just all industrial around here that it goes over. So having a big depot sort of there, it's all a bit squished up. But this is roughly in the right place. I will look the name of that up. In fact, we'll call it its proper name, which is Priestfield. Done. That is Priestfield. We're in. That's a good one. I'm going to quickly save that one. Alright, thanks for watching. We are going to leave it. Considering we've just been working on trams and this bridge looks kind of cool. Maybe we'll sit and look from here. Oh, the trams don't go this far yet, do they? Well, they do. They're just there. We're going to have to be up that way a bit. There we go. We can sit. Come on, pick a place. Sit there. That's nice. Oh, but then you don't see the stairs. It doesn't matter. Let's hide that and we'll play it. Thank you again for watching. We did quite a bit of extension work to our West Midlands Metro service. There we go. He's turning round and he's off back into the centre of Birmingham. Soon he'll be able to go all the way to Wolverhampton, which will be awesome. They're going to be on, I just noticed that by the time they get to Wolverhampton, they're going to be on the wrong side if we send them off on their single way. But it doesn't matter, does it? They're not on with the traffic. Maybe we'll flip them. We'll put like a crossover there and flip them round. Even though they'll technically be on the wrong side. But the traffic's on the wrong side. So, busy here. We can hear our trams. And we have a service running, a normal train service running on here too. It's going to be so much better when they're running all the way to Wolverhampton. Better stop saying that. If you've not subscribed, please consider doing so. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you've got any suggestions for how we fill in that little section at the metro crossover, where we go over the road, the A41, then drop a comment below. And congratulations again to Aaron King, who's our station master this week. And that's your lot. So until next time, take care.